at what we have here. We are given a graph with two intercepts, and the question says for which values of x it's f at x greater than 0. So let's start with the f at x greater than 0. I need you to make sure that you understand what is this question asking you. So they are asking you where does, the question is saying where does f at x lie above 0. That's what is the question asking you. Above 0. Or we can say where it's f at x. Instead of saying above 0, we can say above the x-axis. That is what the question is asking you. So now if this is this point going that side, it's above the x-axis, and this side going down, it's below the x-axis. So this is above x-axis, and this is below the x-axis. Now let's answer this question. So what I'm going to do, first thing first, where does f at x lie above 0 means above the x-axis. I'll first indicate where my graph is above the x-axis. So this point there, it's about between that 2 points. So to answer this, I can show that it's from this point going in that direction, and from this point going in that direction. So to answer this, the answer for this one, it's x must be, remember this one was given as 1 and this is minus 4. So x must be less than that 1 and x must be greater than minus 4. Then you're going to get your 2 marks. Right, so we can apply the same method to answer the one that says for which values of x it's f at x less than or equals to 0. What is this question saying? They are asking you where does f at x lie below 0. So remember we said 0, we are referring to below the x-axis. So you know what you need to do. Go to your graph, indicate the points where your graph is below the x-axis. So it's from this point going that direction, and it's from this point going in that direction. So to know for which values of x, we're going to take that x value which is minus 4, and we go in that direction. We're going to take that 1 and we go in that direction. So to answer this one, the answer for that one, x must be greater than, because if we go to the right, all the values are greater than 1. So x must be greater or equals to, because this one has greater or equal sign, so we're going to say greater or equals to 1, or x must be, this arrow, we go that side, we say x must be less than or equals to 1, minus 4. Then when you have it like this, you're going to get your 2 marks for this problem. So before we end this one, let's discuss the other notation that we can use. This one we can write it as, and say this is between, we can say this is between, we start with the minus 4 and 1. You can just write it like that, or we can say for this one you can write it as, it starts from all the way from negative infinity, and then it stops at minus 4, but it's included. We need to use what? We need to use a big bracket. Then this one is start at what? 1. So the 1 is included. It goes all the way to positive infinity. So whichever method that you prefer, you can just go with it. And that's it for this one.